when it comes time to place external graphics and text documents inside of InDesign, I have a number of ways I can get those onto my document here. So just wanted to go over a couple of those. If you go look under the File menu, there is, let's see, maybe a third of the way down, the Place command. You'll notice also next to that there's a keyboard shortcut. That's Command-D on the Mac or Control-D on the PC. So I'll go Command-D, and that brings up my Place dialog box. And so I go and I find the image that I want to place. Let's say I'm going to do this cappuccino fancy pour. All right, that's going to be that image there. And so I can either just click open. I can say I want to show some import options as I open it. I can also access that option through a shortcut, which would be to hold down the Shift key as I click open, and that would also give me the import option. So I'll do that. I'll hold down Shift, click open. For a TIFF image, I don't have a lot of options. There is no alpha channel that was created in Photoshop. Under color, I can do some things with my color profiles, monitor profiles, things like that, but not a whole lot. Other file types, you would get other options. So for now, I'll just say okay. And I get this loaded cursor that shows me I indeed have a file that I'm going to place. And so now here's my second choice to make. I can either click, and it places that full size. So I have an 8.5-inch wide document here. So you can tell already, if you were to print this document out, it's roughly 33% wider than that, another third, maybe another half wider than that. So this is right around a 12-inch wide document. That's a nice large image, okay? But now I have to resize it. I have to figure out, okay, how do I want to resize that where I put it on my page in a way that I like. So instead of that, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go place again. I'm going to find that image again. This time, instead of showing the import options, I'm just going to double click, and it immediately brings me here with my loaded icon. This time, instead of just clicking, I'm going to click and drag. And so let's say within my layout, I want that image to appear right there. And so now it has created a frame and sized the image inside of the frame in a way that fits more like I might like it to on my layout. There are ways to manipulate these images inside of these frames, but that's something for a different video. All right. Two more options for placing graphics, and that is, rather than going directly to place, create your frame first. All right, so I'll create a frame. Maybe I want this thing to fit kind of long, kind of a widescreen look at the top of my image. So I create my frame first, and then I go, with it selected, File and Place, or use the shortcut, find the image, double click, and it automatically sits inside of there. Now, it fits that. I don't really want it to. I would want it to do something else. So this, again, is a video for another time, but real quick, what I would do is go Object, Fitting, and then Fill Frame Proportionally. I would actually use the shortcut, but we'll go that. And then, so it didn't stretch it, but it filled the frame. All right. And then the last option, if you're a person that uses Adobe Bridge, there's an option right within Bridge. If I've found this image and I like it and I want to go ahead and place it, I can right click right from there and go place in InDesign. And it takes me over to InDesign with my loaded cursor. And now I do what I just did and kind of click and drag if I like, and place that. All right. So there are several options for placing images in InDesign. In another video, we'll take a look at manipulating the frames and manipulating those images within the frames.